Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, April 26th. We are looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and SPY. So no matter what many traders think, one stock, two stocks, five stocks doesn't make a market, right? Here's a euphoria from yesterday, right after Google and Microsoft came out. Now, Google's pretty flat, but Microsoft is still up over 7.5%. They ripped this thing up right after the close. Right? Remember, we have a triple distribution day from yesterday. Right? 3 separate days. Only to spend all night in the upper distribution. All night. And now look where we are here. 75 minutes prior to the opening. Starting to give it back. Microsoft hasn't given it back. Remember, one stock doesn't make a market. Okay? Look at Righty. Righty has been trading lower all night. Right after the bell, end period went down. And they've spent the entire night now lower, so there's a good chance they're going to gap lower. ES and SPY, again, initially pushed up, spent the entire overnight. Look where we spent. Remember I said yesterday the volume was very light when H period ripped lower? Very light. Look at where we spent all overnight, filling it out. Amazing how that works. But now look where we are. We're in the lower end of our lower distribution. Okay? So, again, overnight is if we think we're dealing with short-term traders during the daytime frame, think who you're dealing with in the overnight. You talk about weekend traders. Can't be any weaker than that. Look where they spent 19 times. Now look as the market is starting to get more participants in it in the morning where it's going. Same with NQ. So right now NQ is battling. There's the upper, they had single prints in E. Now I'm in bigger increments. I think it was H, a very small one. So right now where they're trading is at the upper end of the lower distribution and at the lower end of the middle distribution. So we'll see how this plays out come 9:30. Okay? So right now the dailies are still down. Nothing changes unless you take out yesterday's high in any of these indices. We're all down the daily. Okay? As far as we're concerned in the ES and SPY, again, the weekly's back in balance. The balance is being formed this week, so we don't know how big the balance is going to be. Right now, it looks like a 3-week balance, but we don't know how big it's going to be. And even more importantly, 4,100. Keep battling it. All overnight, we were above it. We're below it right now. Keep that in mind. So, as far as the game plan this morning, it's going to depend where the overnight low is, right? Again, we front run overnights all the time. So can you take a long against the overnight low if this is where it is? Sure you can. You can take a long against yesterday's low, and then if they take out the overnight low, get out. Because remember, we're below the 20, and we're going to start heading towards the 50-day moving average in SPY. Also, SPY did not take out those other weekly lows that ES did. So if we get below yesterday's low, we're going to be taking out both those weekly lows. And ES just missed filling a small gap from back on March 31st. So those will absolutely be targets if this market takes out yesterday's low. So I would not stay long in that trade on the long side if we get the overnight low. That's for sure. If we are to push up, you can take a short against either the upper end of the lower distribution or see what happens in this wide park. Now, again, I'm in threes. I'm not sure how wide it is, but you can take a short against that. I would probably add the first time if it filled the single prints and see if we get at least a pullback from both the single print fill and half back from yesterday. All early plays. On the flip side, in the next 75 minutes, if we're looking to gap lower, other plays come into focus. Okay, and then just quickly on the chart, just going to show you the daily. We're down. Came out of a 3-day balance to the downside. Next target is a couple of dollars below us at 404.55, and then the 50 right now is at 402.54. We'll see if we start migrating down towards that. Thanks for the likes and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Again, my special ends on Sunday, $75 for 3 months, $200 for the annual fee. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.